Yeah. Boy, nothing like I'm gonna try my broken arm. All right, let's try this again. All right, it's still not showing. What's going on here? Let me turn to the live. Got him. When eating. Oh, there we go. There you go. I got you now. I don't know. I went on. Can you hear me now? Okay, whoever else is here, can you see me? Okay, good. Hello, everybody. Happy hump day to you. Okay, if Micah can see me and hear me, then I guess it's you, Buck. Yeah, I can see that. He said he can see me. He can see me and hear me and see you. It must be you. Hello, everybody. Got 5 people in here, 2 people typing. Okay. How are you today, Mikey? My favorite saying when I was a kid was, I see, said the blind man to his deaf wife as he whittled on his wooden leg. Well, good, I'm glad. Hello, everybody. Come on and chat. 6 people in here. He apparently isn't getting me. Anyway, it might be his phone. I don't know. Anyway, I've been clearing out my car to try and sell it. And uh, I went to go wash it, and the only car wash in town that isn't manual had their roads blocked, so I couldn't do that. So I went and got myself a Whataburger and turned around and came back. Hello, is Mikey the only one that can see me? Hey, yes, I see that. Can you see me? Like, who the heck is No Money Nomad? And I forgot that's you. It's Buck. Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about that thousand trails. Okay. Well, whoever else in here is talking. Now, I have no experience with it, but you pay a certain amount of money up front, and then depending upon what tier you want or level, you've got the East Coast. You got to pay a certain amount each year, but it doesn't cost you any money to stay in the RV parks. But you can go 14, unless depending upon what membership you have, you can go 14 days at the park, and then you have to take 7 days away. Yes, you can. Nah, well, it all depends on what. I don't know. As a matter of fact, Bob Wells did a thing about Thousand Trails um, the other day, as a matter of fact. I guess when I said hump day chat, must have brought people in here under false pretenses. Whoever's in here, say hi. I got 3 likes, so he's not asking money for a place in Florida. He's doing a nonprofit for people like you and me. Well, maybe not so much me because I got to, but he's doing a nonprofit and he's trying to buy, he's no longer in Florida. He's trying to buy some land in Arizona, nonprofit land. I don't know exactly what, I haven't really read it. Oh, see, we lost everybody now. So he's not asking for land in Florida. He's asking for, it's going to be a nonprofit, and they are going to take donations and stuff of vans and RVs and buses and stuff like that, and they're going to donate it to people who need it. So, and it's going to be a legitimate charity. So, um, he said every yes, but I don't know if it's up and running yet. But yes, you don't have to be a part of his tribe. Any nomad or person that needs it. I mean, I'm sure you would you would jump up to the top of the list if I don't know anything about that, Mikey Mike. All I know is that Bob Wells and some woman did a thing on Thousand Trails. You should write Mr. Bob an email. Mikey Mike isn't typing anymore. Last thing he said was, "So if you could camp a year, that's the last thing he put on there." I lost everybody. I mean, I had yeah. There's some website that's got Thousand Trail memberships that are lifetime, and they'll show you what what site to go to. Well, that might be. I couldn't see Alice. And I put up that video last night, and she thought I was on live feeds. Did you look at that video? Do you know where to look for that Thousand Trail membership? Uh, Buck, they said something about Craigslist. Well, you gotta buy a certain zone. Well, I put up a video last night, Buck. Let me find Alice. Hello, Suzanne. Thank you for subbing today. I appreciate it. I did sub back. I know every little bit helps. Yeah, you can add zones too. So, how are you today, Suzanne? Or is it Susan or Suzanne? Yeah, I know people jump on and then they jump off, and it makes me irritated. I should have over a couple hundred, but well, I'm hanging out at my home in my RV, which is in the middle of being redone, so it's a mess. Hang on, I'm back on again, Alice. What state do you live in? I'm in Texas. Mikey Mike's in Georgia. No, no money, nomad is in Florida. Oh, okay. That's a nice state to be from. If you like humidity and rain every day, I think it's a beautiful state. I've been there a couple of times, but I haven't ever really spent much time there. So I'm talking out my gazoo. Yeah, we're 81, so you must be. Are you down? Are you towards the Miami area or another Florida person? Yes. Well, you're right by No Money Nomad. Well, across the state, but about the same area. Um, that's where I went. I went to Tampa Bay and all that when I was there. Most beautiful beaches I've ever seen. Most beautiful beaches, but hot, holy mackerel. You know, they say that white reflects the sunshine, but I'm gonna tell you what, you gotta whoop, 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 whoop. I mean, run across those things or wear sand shoes or something, because boy, I or walk in the water. To be white, you would think it was dark sand as hot as it is. Yes, that one. I know the red tide is like an algae, isn't it? Or is it, what is it? I've never heard. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. Alice must be on the phone. Somebody want to explain, Lucy? Ah, oh, that's a shame. What is it? Is it an algae? Oh, see, Is it a natural thing or is it a human born thing? That's a shame to hear. I hate of any living thing being. Now that's a shame. I keep saying that, I know, but it is. Go where you at, baby girl? Huh? My dog, she has disappeared. Oh. Well, see, there you go. Aren't they building redoing, trying to redo the Everglades because they realize it helps with hurricanes and stuff like that? They're trying to re-establish. I imagine it wouldn't. Excuse me, I just put a piece of bubble gum in my mouth, only because I haven't had any in years. Okay, that's not happening. And now I know why Florida passed that law, but that you're okay. Hang on, I gotta get this off. This is not working. I'm sticking to my teeth. Yeah, that wasn't good. And Clyde thought I was going to bed, so he raced into the bedroom. It's like, whatever. Anyway, there was a thing on 60 Minutes. Was it 60 Minutes? Yes. About the opioid epidemic in Florida, and that the doctors were pumping out so many prescriptions that people were selling them. Anyway, yeah, it was on 60 Minutes the other day. And I thought, oh, okay. That's why they changed laws in Florida. But it doesn't help the people that are actually in pain, like you. But, well, they were interviewing one of the biggest abusers, one of the pain doctors, uh, because I don't know. Hi, Alice. How are you? Yeah, Buck has got a lot of physical issues. That's good, Alice. And Beauty, this is Alice. Alice, this is Beauty. Alice is here in Texas also. But, and no money, you know that's Buck, right? Remember, that's his old name. He couldn't see me. He couldn't see me under his old name. I don't know why. And I couldn't see him. So it's Buck Incognito. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think I went on through they've got a new YouTube creator page, and no, I thought somebody was playing games with me and not typing and making me guess to see who it was. And I couldn't even see you were there, Alice. Unless you go and see a unless you go and see a pain doctor. Yeah, see, he's got to go to a different state, Alice, because Florida was the worst state for prescribing opioids. They changed the laws. And here, as a matter of fact, my neurological surgeon won't give me pain pills, but my neurologist will. He wants me to go to a pain clinic to get pain pills, but my insurance won't pay for it. So, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, so they can't get pain medication there. They can't do that. Yeah, that's what they said on. That's what they said on 60 Minutes. You know that they there was like a pain clinic on every corner. That was nice of you, Alice. She subscribed to me. I subscribed to her. You subscribed to her. Buck might need to subscribe to her. Mikey Mike, are you still with us, buddy? Where is Wookie tonight? Well, thank you. We're a good group of people. Most of us we're not a young bunch that make fools of ourselves. He's Ninja tonight, yeah. And I'm glad, yes, I'm glad you could join us. We always enjoy having um, fresh faces in here. The conversation can go from one thing to another. Most of us are van or RV dwellers. Now, Alice, she lives in an apartment. Mikey Mike's got a house. But I think Buck thinks you're prettier. Or he just may need beauty tips. I didn't get a chance to look at any of your videos, but so we got people from all reaches of life that come in here, and we're all a good group of people. We don't stick on any particular. The only thing we do not talk about, Beauty, is we don't talk about politics and we don't talk about religion, because that's what starts fights. And no bullying anybody else. You will get kicked out of the chat if you do. Well, we don't really talk about sex. No. That too. But we don't need to talk about sex. Most of us are too old to even think about it. I know, Mikey Mike. What a shame, huh? What a shame. But what's there to talk about? Now, do you have a dog? Beauty? Where'd she go? We didn't run her off because the numbers are still the same. Nature and animals. See, we're not so much into beauty anymore. But I looked at some. I didn't actually click on any of the videos because I was going to start the thing. And yeah, I like Dollar Tree too. As a matter of fact, that's my Dollar Tree magnetic thing, and I keep my um, cards in there, my SD cards. Yeah, I like Dollar Tree too. And are you one of those that makes things from the Dollar Tree, or do you just buy stuff? Because I know I used to watch some channels that would make some of the most amazing makeup carriers and stuff, but they don't. I can't ever find those plastic little drawers, those clear plastic ones. Anyway, but our conversation is about we conversate about anything except politics, religion, and we only joke about the sex we don't have. Oh, see, so you'll fit in with both sides of the chat here because Alice, she's a cat person, and I got two dogs, a rat terrier. How old is your rat terrier, and is it very hyper? And I've got a Boston Terrier who is 9 years old, and I've just acquired a 7-year-old long hair miniature Chihuahua. Ah, okay. Oh, 14. That's a good life. And Alice has got an attack cat and a sweet cat. Yeah, that kitty, the attack cat, she said it's okay if anybody breaks in, she'll just throw that one cat at them and they won't come back. Really? Well, I hope he lives to be 18 because he's did yours have a skin problem? I know a lot of Bostons have skin problems, and mine, when he was a year old, developed it. You want to see Clyde? Come on. Come on, Bert. Come on. Up, up. Come on. There. Oh, you almost didn't make it. There's my old baby. Yes. And I don't know if your Boston was a liquor, but my Boston is absolutely a liquor. See, here's my Clyde poo. Here's my, here's my Clyde poo. Oh no. There's my little Clyde poo. Yes. Bostons are known for their licking. Most a Boston lick, that a Boston kiss. That's what they're good at. It's just licking and licking and licking and licking. Okay, you come down. Let me see if Miss Coco will show up. Where you at, baby? Come on. Come on. Not you, Clyde. You were just up here. Come on. There. And here is the new addition to the family. She hated her owner, so um she won't put her face. I don't know. She's a licker too. She's fast though. She's faster than Clyde. She won't show her face. This is what she likes from me most of all. Right here. And she's only been here 2 days. Where are you going? Where are you going? Everybody wants to see your face. Okay, goodbye. Ah, yes, I can see it. Now, Beauty, that's the no money nomad, but he come back as buck naked. Yes, that's why they call her Coco. And she hated her owner, who was a little 86-year-old Japanese woman, and she loves me. Okay, Alice, but she's trying to get used to being over here, and she would come to me, and then I'd give her back to Mima, and she bite Mima. So really, well, I must be immune because these dogs lick me all the time. I try not to let Clyde lick me in the face, but Coco is so fast that really, well, I'm going to say that the dog may have been diseased or something. I let him lick my arms and stuff like that, my neck, but I hate it when they lick my face. But I need to find a I need to find a place around here that makes mulled cakes. I think it had some kind of disease, or it ate something outside that had a disease, and that had a bacteria and it got into them. I'm not going to say it was. I'm not going to say it was the dog, because dogs have been licking me all my life. This Boston, he's a licking little fool. This is her time that she would normally go to sleep with me, Mom. So I think she's a little disappointed that I think she's a little disappointed that what? I'm not in bed right now. Well, that could be, but and that's the first time I've ever heard of that happening. Because I know dogs have a medicinal thing in their licking, and we give them medicine and they can lick themselves to the point where I wonder where our friend. Oh, you know what? Today is Tuesday. He's at home, so he may not even show up. Oh, and Coco has found her home in my bed. Instead of next to me, she lays on the pillow above my head. So we're good there. We're no more fighting for the bed. Well, isn't that a shame? Poor little baby. Yeah, those dogs. It depends on what they lick and what they eat. I mean, this dog here, she rolls. I don't know if she's trying to. I got her a new harness today, and she likes to roll around in the grass. Clyde is allergic to grass, so I got one on the road, or one on the driveway, and one on the grass. So she listens pretty good, but she's not used to this place. So I don't know if I don't want her to get hit. So, oh man, those college students have it pretty rough, because they're all most thousand trails are on the coast. Hello, whoever just joined us. I wonder if it's unless there's a red tide. Yeah. So we've got now that may not be true because people go to the beach here in Galveston and it's so nasty down there they get that flesh eating bacteria. In the Gulf. I think it's maybe due to I don't know. I'm not even gonna pretend I know. But I do know in the Gulf that they yeah. Well, I know in Galveston, they've been there's like in the last couple of years there's been 3 or 4 people that get that flesh eating disease by going into the Gulf. But then again, they could have went somewhere beforehand. I don't know. Come on in and join the conversation, whoever's lurking. Our conversation is going all over the place today. I'll be making my way to Arizona here in a couple weeks. Well, to New Mexico and then Arizona. And then I'll be headed out in that direction in the spring. Okay, well, the Gulf is just you live in Tampa and you don't go to Tampa Bay and swim there. I know I swam in beautiful, beautiful beaches, and I was in Daytona too. Isn't the Atlantic water cooler than the Gulf? Because the Gulf is like a bowl. I forget. It's been like 30 years since I've been to Florida. Ah, okay. I know they had a down in Galveston. The water turned blue, like clear and blue. It happened a couple times this year, and then it comes the okay. Yeah, I walked on Daytona Beach, but and the kids went playing. This was 20 some odd 30 years ago. Went playing in the sand and the water in Tampa Bay. If you want to have cool water, oh, I'm not in Arizona yet. I'm going. I'm going to be going. They've got the remnants of Rita or whatever the hurricane that was over Baja, New Mexico, or Baja, Mexico. Oh, yeah, this is kind of bothering me today. So it should be wonderful spring flowers this spring. But I'll be heading maybe February or March towards Georgia, Valdosta, Georgia. So right now I'm in Texas, gonna go to New Mexico, stay there for a couple weeks, then winter in Arizona. I was. I'm going to Arizona here in a couple weeks. Yeah, I think it would start with Rita or Rita, I think it was, or I was talking about Arizona, but I'll be on my way in a couple weeks in that direction. And I've got to be in Las Vegas this week, the 26th of um, November, because I got to pick up Rachel. So I told her son-in-law I was going to block his car and truck in until he made a bed. Well, my daughter and son-in-law just moved there last year. I think it'll be they've been there a year in, in October. So he got a job promotion, so they moved him to Valdosta. And my daughter, she loves it down there, but she misses, the kids miss their grandma and um, their nana and their granny. I'm granny. Of course, I'm gonna be granny. I've been through Georgia, but I've never stopped. Flew over Georgia, was it in 2017 in January when they had those tornadoes in Georgia? I went from Atlanta to Jacksonville, Florida, and then up to St. Augustine, but flew over all those tornadoes. That's really, well, she likes it there. She said it's a small town feel, but um, it's got everything she needs. Yeah, I was. Well, I should have waved. I didn't know you then, but I was flying over it, and they didn't serve anything on the plane. Everybody had to buckle up. And then when I went to St. Augustine, there was tornado warnings, which there hasn't been in like 10 years. Well, it's not. It's hotter here than it is in Texas. Come live here. Come and live here. We got a we had a 110, 105, 106, 105, 109 this summer. It was bad. And then, of course, we have the Gulf moisture come up. Yeah, Florida is brutally humid. I can take the hot of the desert and stuff like that, but I can't take the hot of South Texas or Mississippi or Louisiana. I went to New Orleans and just about died. So you've got to kind of pick your poison. They had snow in Valdosta last year. And I think that's the first time my grandkids, well, my older one saw snow, but it's the first time the little one saw snow. We've got two seasons here. It's either ungodly hot one day, and then the next day, the high is 35 degrees. We went from 90 to 35 in a 24-hour period. And then we had a whole week of below freezing. A few 95 degrees. My daughter says, Mama, we don't really have a winter in Valdosta compared to here. And we're originally from Wisconsin, so and then we moved down south and yeah, we got up to 90 today, but we're supposed to get rain this weekend. Ah, so you understand. Yeah, you guys are supposed to get warmer over there because that high that's over us right now is supposed to move deeper into you. Yeah, like I said, we're at, let me turn off this Bluetooth. We are at 80 degrees right now. You got down to 56 a couple weeks ago. Lord, it was nice. Yeah, mine's been kicking on and off because it gets hot here in this RV, but yeah, they've been pretty cool most of the summer. I mean, he'll say it's like hot because it's 85 degrees, but then again, it's hot when you have humidity at 90%. I don't care if it's 50 degrees out. If humidity is high, it's nasty. Let's see what we're supposed to get tonight. It's supposed to get down to, oh, look, I was looking at Florida. I wonder why. Hang on, I gotta find, there I am. It is. My phone says 80, my app says 81. Feels like 86. Humidity at 75%. The low tonight is supposed to be 73, so that's not bad. The leaves don't turn here, Mikey. They do a little bit. Mostly they just fall off the tree. And they've been doing a lot of that here recently. I laid down and took a nap about 5:30, woke up at 7:30 and thought it was about 9 o'clock at night because it was almost pitch dark here. I'm like, goodness, imagine when we turn the clock back. Oh, I'll bet. I'll bet. Because you're up in them there hills and the fall colors, I imagine, are amazing. I thought you guys just grew peaches. You guys must have horrendous AC bills there in Florida. I would turn the AC on just to get the humidity out of the house. Yes, I remember up in Wisconsin, we would go to an apple orchard and pick our own apples and buy them by the bushels, and I'd make homemade applesauce and apple cake and um, apple pies, and or we'd buy half a bushel, depending of one kind, and half a bushel of another, and then of course you can't forget the apple cider. Oh man, okay. You live in the apple capital of Georgia. I thought the apple capital was in Washington. I like to bake with the sour apples, but my favorite is Macintosh. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about delicious apples. They're too sweet for me. I like a little tang to my apple. They well, Theo, yeah, yeah. Granny Smith is good. Macintoshes are good too, but you don't hardly see them down here. In Texas. There's a not a very big variety of apples. Well, that probably is so. Well, that's cool. All right, better go catch him. Yeah, I like Macintosh. I like Granny Smith. I like Fuji apples. But like I said, we had apple orchards right up the road from us, and we used to go pick them off the trees ourselves. And if we were lazy, they just had bushels of different type of apples. Also, the Marvel capital, Marvel, like capital. Have they been doing the Marvel movies by you? Marvel. Okay, does that make it any cheaper being around all those marble pits? Everybody was going crazy for marble cabinets. Now they've turned to that other kind. Uh, and I can't remember what it's called. It's not shiny like. I'll think of it here in a minute. I don't watch TV in so long. Now that I don't have cable, and believe it or not, I'm getting along just fine without it. I like. I don't eat oranges. Wine sap is good. It might be granted. I don't know. I would have to look at the. I would have to look at the. They don't polish it up as much as they do marble. No, I don't think it would be granite. It might be. Okay, you have to excuse me. My mind is slowly leaving me. I'm just going a little bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But I don't know if it's granite or not. I can't. Okay, well, that's not the stuff that they're using. I would have to. Granite is shiny and marble is shiny. Okay, yeah. No, it's not either one of those. It's something else. Because I know marble is real soft. Headstones. What did you buy headstones for? And that's plural. What? I'm sure it's got to be cheaper because, yeah, no, it's not granite and it's not. Hey, how are you? Yeah, I didn't think any. Welcome back, Buck. There's one other kind. Hey, always try to be nice in this. So, where are you from, Jerry? And welcome to our chat. Well, thank you. It's actually I want to say an Indian pattern, India. Really, I'm originally from Wisconsin myself. Are you new to YouTube, Jerry? Oh, okay. So you're not. Are you a contact maker? Do you have a channel? Well, welcome anyway. From Wisconsin. Where in Wisconsin are you from? So here we're gonna go morbid. I'd rather just be cremated than be buried. Yes. You can do it with a window unit, but you have to have a lot of solar. Well, it was nice of you to come, and please come back again. I do this a few times a week. Sometimes I get on a binge and do it every day. You don't have to come every day, but I mean, it's it was nice having you here, and thank you very much for the sub. I need all the help I can get. When I start traveling, I'll have more content. You have a blessed night and sleep well. You tell your hubby we said hi. Okay, well, thank you. And you're real sweet too. You fit in with our little group. And I gotta warn you, when Woogie comes on, you'll be Between Wookie and Buck, you'll be laughing your tookus off. Thank you very much. Did we lose straight Jerry? Or Jerry? I'm gonna go. Hang on. You know that Descend on Bend was this weekend in, I guess, Bend, Oregon, or Arizona or Nevada. I don't know where it is. But it was all real young people. I don't think I'd like to go to that. So if you look at Jim, I can't remember what his name is. He's got electric everything, and he's got a 1100. No, he's got. He said if you got over, if you got, shit, I will have to figure it out. Never mind. I can't. You would have to see him. He just put in two 500 watts. He's got electric everything, and he runs his air conditioners. If you've got enough battery power, you can run them all night, um, and charge them up during the day. But you want to use them, during the day and not really at night. So I don't know. During the winter, you don't really need them. Oh my flinches! As long as it's a soft start, you shouldn't have a problem at all. I mean, I'm gonna get a generator to run mine because I don't want to. During the day, I'll run the air conditioner, and at night, if it's ungodly hot, I'll run it at night. That's when I'm boondocking. If I'm plugged in, I don't have a problem with it whatsoever. Oh, you want to go in your bed, Claude? I moved everything around it. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh my gosh, that dog is Spoiled. Well, I don't know. By the time I'm done, by the end of this winter, I think I'm going to have 750 watts of. I've got almost 500 amp hours of battery. Um, well, if I'm boondocking and nobody else is around me, I don't care. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to hook up to. I don't know if I'm going to hook up to go to a tiny little RV place or I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to get a spot at the long-term visitors area. Coyote House is way too far south. Um, maybe right now all I'm caring about is what am I caring about? Right now all I'm caring about is November, December, and January. And February, because I'm not going to come back when it got awful cold. So I've got my propane heater so I can run that at night. When I go to Georgia, I'll probably hook up to the RV park there. Maybe I can get there's a Adventureland. That's right. That's I think they use work campers there. I wouldn't be able to do much anything, but um that's right down the road from the kids, and there's an RV park right there. So yeah, the kids went there like 3 or 4 times this year. And like I said, there's an RV park right next to it or by it. And then I was talking to my daughter about what I felt. I said, William coming here is no problem because William's 7. He's yeah, they went there to see yeah, they went to the concerts this year. And then or who, the work campers or the kids? But I was talking about, I said, well, William's okay because, he plays games and he'd watch TV and he's real good. And I said, but having both of them here at the same time, I said, little one, all he wants to do is play on my computer. That's just it. I'm thinking that. Oh, by the way, I let the dogs alone for a couple hours today, and they were fine. I don't know. Coco's not liking me too much after last night. Is that where Adventureland is in Jacksonville? I thought it was in Georgia. In Valdosta, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's like a 2 hour drive to Jacksonville. They they went there to see they go up to Atlanta when the Brewers played baseball up there, and then they went to Tampa Bay or Jacksonville or wherever there's a baseball team up there to see the Rangers play, Texas Rangers. I don't drive fast. So I don't know how far it really is. I'm guessing. I think she's closer to Jacksonville than she is to the Florida beaches. Where I would like to go is Savannah, Georgia, because I hear that's very old timey. Oh, I miss Swampik. What I'd like to do is go to Salem, Massachusetts during Halloween. Or I'd like to go to New Orleans during Halloween because New Orleans is the voodoo town of the country. I'm not into voodoo or anything, but I'm sure they do Halloween up pretty good. And I think most cities are. No, thank you. It's. I looked at the allergy report. Hang on, I may buffer a little bit. Maybe not because I'm on one student dead, several injured in Mesquite Independent School bus crash. Oh my gosh. Um, Let me go to weather because that bums me out. Uh, why is it saying Amazon Music Library? So the pollen is high. Oh, and today the mold is moderate. It was in it's 84.49, but it was like 12,000 the other day. So today the shoulder is hurting. Now I wish I had some of that. Normally it's down here. See, I still got a lump there. I think he saw me put my hand up to my face or something. Let me see who is. 4 people in here and only 2 participants. 3 people in here now. You're psychic, but oh, now my nose is running. Holy mackerel! I got my flu shot already this year because I don't want to go to Arizona and get the flu like everybody else did last year. Mine just says 2 people. I don't know. Alice is on the phone. I don't know if she's still here or not. So, yes, Mikey, if what you were talking about, um, Buck texting me, yeah, we were talking about that other person that was in here. You must have went and looked too. Because you knew what question I asked. Did you go look too? I didn't want to say it while he was in here. That's why you knew Buck must have texted me because I asked those 2 questions. See, you're a natural born uh, moderator. I can't look because if I look, it takes me off the page. And you guys can go on the side of the page, and on the 3 dots, it says go to page. Mine says report, remove, put user in a timeout, hide on this channel, and remove moderator. That was for Buck. Or it would say add moderator if it was for you. Now he must be channel surfing and everything else. And yeah, you know who was real good at that? Grammy Debbie. Boy, she hit that. There was one guy that came in here and he seemed real nice and everything. And she went to his channel and he had all sorts of terrorist videos on there. And she asked him about it and he said, well, never mind about that. She says, well, no, not never mind about that. And I just took him off the channel because I don't want anybody with terroristic videos on my channel. Hello, whoever just came in. Good thing is these people are hitting the like button today, and that's a good thing. Did Beauty say her name was Susan? Is that Alice? It might be. How do you know it's Alice? Oh, she said her name was Susan. I didn't see that. I like calling her Beauty. She's got a beauty channel and a health channel and stuff like that. And see, I don't understand why people don't stay on this channel because or keep coming back because we're nice. And maybe that's why they don't come back because they don't like nice. They like drama. And I'm not giving them drama on this channel. You know, I mean, everybody that leaves here say you are such a nice person. Well, thank you. Come back and see us. And, you know, uh, they never come back, I think, because they like that drama. That they like that drama filled stuff. And there's no drama on this channel. Hi, Alice. You were right, Buck. Yeah, they want to hear problems and drama. And welcome back. Yes, I get excited when you come because you're so faithful, and I love you so much. Oh, dang! I lost my flint. Oh, and I hit my knee. I got so much stuff. You watch Graham Cracker, Alice? Buck is psychic. You watch Graham Cracker? I watched her video today on stuff. Or is it her, him, or I don't know? Because Carolyn calls anyway. So and I can relate because I've got stuff, and the more I sit here, the more stuff I get. I, you know, so I told Rachel today. I said before I leave, I have got to get this bed in. I can't wait to go to the van build to get the bed in. It's going to have to be hang on. Boy, this thing was bone dry. I know. I know. I've got stuff everywhere and stuff I don't need. I've got like 100 pens. What am I going to use 100 pens for? Well, I had those pens because I used them at work when everybody had, because we had to do charting and writing stuff down and for legal purposes for the FDA. And then, no, not FDA, whatever. So nobody would have a pen, and I'd carry 3 or 4 pens around me and hand them out all day long. And so I got a whole pencil box full of pens. I mean, they're going to dry up before I use them all. And I've got pads of paper that I don't need. My chat disappeared. I can't draw worth the stuff. It would be stickmen. Well, I don't know if it's going to be Chris's van. I was watching his live feed. I wasn't on his live feed because I was at the store. Really? I don't write that much. The only thing I write is is I don't even write addresses. I got friends who send me stuff and I rip their address off the corner and stick it in my drawer and then I lose it. I should put them in my phone. I really should. Oh, I got my leg up. Oh, Lord, I could use some of that stuff right now for my neck, for my shoulder. I don't buy. The only expensive pen I have is my pen that George Wallace gave me, the comedian, and that's a $65 pen. Okay, Mike. Um, you have a wonderful day, night, sleep well, and we'll see you next time. I got sticky notes, but I need to get the real sticky notes because mine always fall off. I used to have them across the top of, or and the bottom of my computer. No, I don't want super glue on my computer. Thank you very much. But they have the super sticky notes, and I guess I'll have to spend a little bit more money for that. But Clyde smells like lavender and chamomile. Not chamomile. Is it chamomile? I got this no rinse shampoo. And this is the calming formula. Well, everybody said he stunk because of his skin. So I put that on there and then, oh, that smells good. Wiped them out of the, I haven't done cocoa yet because no, you don't put that on a dog. This is specific. It's just a foam. It's just a foam. He doesn't care. He liked the rubbing. You know, I rubbed it in on him. He just loved it. He didn't have to get wet. You don't have to use water with it. You just put it on and rub it, and then you can wipe it off. House Coco, well, she and I had a little disagreement last night, and I tried to feed her this morning, and she's a little bitch. She turned her head like that. You know, it's like, I don't want any. So, but she slept on the pillow by my head last night instead of I move over, she move over, I move over, she move over. So she found her spot on the back pillow behind my pillow. No, I went to go get my oil changed on my car today and forgot all about it. I had a bad day today. I promise you. It started out with, well, it didn't. It started out when I left the house because I left the house on a mission. Yes, diva. So I started out to go to CarMax to see if they would buy my car. And then I never made it because I couldn't wash my car because I can't wash it. I was going to pay a little extra for somebody to detail it. And then, but they had it all blocked off. They must have had problems with their water system or something today. So then I was pissed off. And I went to Whataburger and ate because I was mad. So I turned around and I went to Walmart. Thought, well, let me change the oil on this thing because every time you turn it on, it says oil change, oil change, oil change. And I didn't want to take it in there and have them see that right off the bat. So then so I get to Walmart and I wait. I'm the first one in line for the oil change, and I look down at my pants and I said, you know, I wear leggings, capri leggings. And I looked down and I thought, well, these leggings look funny. Uh, I realized I had them on inside out. So I'm like, oh crap. So I get out of the car and quick run to the bathroom and changed them the way they were supposed to be. And then uh, I get called on the intercom. So I had to go to the auto thing because I forgot to give them my key fob because I was in such a hurry to get to the bathroom to change my pants to the right size. So when I'm there, I got stuff in my hand that I grabbed on the way back, and then I got one of those little carts. And so I was so upset all about all that. It was ridiculous. I'll show you what she had and what she's got now. This is what she had for a harness, and it was cutting in her. And so she would step in it, and then you do this, and it moved around all the time. So I got her this one, and you put it over her head, and then put her leg through here. Look at this little old itty bitty thing here. It's so hard to hold. I'm gonna have to get a. I'm gonna have to get a bigger leash for her. Well, she's a little dog. She need a little, but I'm a. I got bigger hands than that. I mean, I can't even. So it's hard to hold her. So this is the little itty bitty um, harness that goes on her breast so it doesn't dig into her, and this goes on the top. Um, and I'm gonna try dressing her up this winter because it's gonna be chilly. Hang on, I gotta get my robe. not doing anything. Lay down. Ugh. Okay. No, I'm not going to dress her up that much. I'm just going to get her cute little sweaters or something to put her in because I get my damn robe and this thing turns off. Anyway, so Clyde, you might as well go and lay down, baby boy. And I regret throwing away my tabletop fan. This takes up too much room. Now I'm mad. And I'm going to have to see if Rachel's got one and trade her out. Because I can't. This takes up too much room on the floor. I've got the little ones, but they won't push the hot air in my bedroom. I may not even need it. Heck, I may not even need the heater. But I've got to get up early tomorrow because I've got to go. I want to go into Dallas and I want to go to CarMax and get a quote. It's up to 7 days. So, if it's I need to go to Nana's too so I can get a. Oh, I grabbed mine too. So I've got to get the steps and see if Coco used the steps to get up on my bed. One good thing is she stays in the bed all night. Clyde is up and down and up and down and up and down. But Clyde's already poopy. She hadn't pooped in 2 days though. I think all the stress is getting to her. Plus I'm giving her different cheese. I may need to go get that Karo syrup tomorrow to help her go to the bathroom. Because that's what we used to give the kids when they were growing up is Karo syrup in order to make their bowels move. But She doesn't seem to. I mean, she ate tonight. She ate chicken and cheese. Yeah, yeah. She ate tonight. Um, she had chicken and cheddar cheese. But I need to find something else to give her besides. And she had a. And she had a. Hang on. I hope I got them. And she had a. That's the only thing Meemaw fed her because that's the only thing she would eat. She had a dried chicken jerky too, a big one. So, well, no, it was about that big. When I gave it to her, she went like that. But when I came home, it was gone. So, um, and she goes from seat to seat. So she'll be on the driver's seat, and then she goes to the passenger seat. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try something. I don't want to buy a whole bunch of stuff and then have her. Um, she wouldn't eat duck treats, which every dog loves. They're blue buffalo and they're very expensive. And the only thing Meemaw's fed her is chicken. And then she gave her the wrapped cheese, and I said, Meemaw, that's not even cheese. And then she gave her nothing else. She wouldn't eat anything. So you got to boil chicken up. Very funny. I'm not giving her Taco Bell because I don't want her having the squirts. But Clyde will eat anything you put in front of him. He tries to go and steal, like Zoe used to try and steal Clyde's food. Now Clyde's trying to steal Coco's food. And I'm like, no, 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 get away from there. But because I give the chicken to Coco, I put it in Clyde's food. And the cheese too, because Clyde won't eat his food without the cheese. Go. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, hang on. Oh shit. Ooh. Hello, whoever just came in. Wow, that hurt. Wow, wow. It says it's 68 in here. There's no way it's 68. I know. I don't know what I did. I guess I didn't turn the chair far enough. And the funny thing is, it doesn't hurt up here by the brake. It hurts down here in the muscle. So I don't know what's going on there. But I've been able to really see I can get it up that high now. I still can't hold it up too long to do a ponytail. Hence, I've got a weak ponytail, and then well, that could be, I don't know. All I know is it hurt. Hang on, I got to change this boy's water because it's got food in it. Clyde doesn't drink water that's got anything in it but water. Here. Well, I'm telling you, I don't know if spoiled is a word for it, but he'd die of dehydration if I didn't put fresh water out for him when there's something in it. Yeah, he's seeing his shadow right now and he's freaking out. Let me turn this off for a minute. Go ahead, drink your water. And I think that has to do with his cataracts. I don't know. It could be the ghost. Go ahead. Now he's looking at the shadow on the box. But I thought I was going to have to put out two separate water bowls for the two of them. I think, well, I don't know. He freaks out when the leaves are falling from the trees and they're starting to fall now. It's like, really? So, nope, he's laying down. He's gonna get up in the middle of the night and go get him something to drink. We get up in bed and get all situated and everything else, and all of a sudden I hear a thump, and I hear him licking the water, and uh, whatever. This is giving me a headache, but my ponytail was so sad today. I mean, it was ridiculous, and I couldn't. I couldn't get it right. I put on my hat and it kind of fell. Anyway, yeah, I still try. This only takes a quick clip, but I can't put my hat on when I have this on. Well, good. You gave yourself a haircut? Oh, no. Wonder what it looks like. Don't even think I want to know. Alice, how are your kitties doing? I ask every day. I forgot to ask today. Besides tearing your place up. Okay. Why don't you just get yourself a why don't you just get yourself a hair razor? They're cheap enough and just they got different levels. You can do it like an inch or two. You don't have to do a buzz or anything and just get rid of it. Start over and it'll be all nice and even. Well, that's good. I didn't say buzz it. I said leave about that much. And I don't even want to know about the bumps. What is it they got into the other day? The toilet paper? I don't know, but cats are funny. I'm waiting for these. At least they tolerated each other today, and I know I can leave them alone. I've got to get this big generator fixed. So it's not really broke. Well, it is, but it's not. It won't tolerate the air conditioning. It'll run everything else, but it won't tolerate the air conditioning. Yeah, that's right. Bathroom. Yeah. Them damn cats, I swear to God. That would have been hilarious if you'd have got that on film. How funny. Well, to me, that sounds like they're getting used to the house. No, that's a cat. That's a cat for you. They'll tear crap apart. So you got to feel this way. At least they're feeling comfortable enough to play. And it was the both of them, and not just Ginger, because you said Coco was under the shower curtain. So Coco may have been the one who knocked that down. I'm going to say Ginger was the one who did the toilet paper, and I can't tell you who did the towels or the washcloths. So they're getting comfortable, and I want Coco to get comfortable too, and I think she is because she's found her little niche, she's found her little spot, and from what I hear, she likes to ride because she said, oh, she'd like to look out the window. So I've got to rig up something for both beds to be up here so they can, because she's not sitting in my lap while I'm driving the RV. So that's a good thing. I think I'm going to put a board across there so they can both lay there. Maybe by then they'll be used to each other and get a belly baby pouch, mommy. No, I don't want her there. Truthfully, it's dangerous having a dog on your lap driving down the highway. I don't have autopilot unless I get these brakes fixed. Yeah, she's not going to be on my lap. I imagine that's why I want this bed up before I leave. And I told Laurel, I said, I'm going to park my RV behind your car and your truck, and ain't a damn person leaving this place until things are done that were supposed to be done months ago. Okay, he says. No, you don't mean okay. You think I'm joking. Nope, not a joke in this. Not one bit of a joke. And I put a book up there so I can do a mileage log. And I still got my registration for last year, so I'll have to want to go and see about my car, and then I want to go to the DMV and see if I can. Um, I've got to get my hospital records out and tell them, hey, look, I haven't been able to drive it due to a broken arm, so I haven't been able to get it inspected. Yeah, well, you're crazy, so I'm not crazy. I've been thinking very seriously about getting a pedal controls for my or hand controls for my car, for my RV. Even the cop laughed. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Hello, whoever's with us and not saying anything. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Yeah, well, it's Wookie. Why would it be Wookie? Wookie, well, whoever it is, hit the like button. I grabbed the wrong lighter. Wookie, Wookie, Wookie. Wow, that's kind of like Beetlejuice. Every time we mention his name, he shows up. Well, we didn't say Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. We said Wookie, Wookie, Wookie. But I got 6 likes today. That's okay. I mean, being so I'm leaving these public, it gives me a bunch of airtime. So I've got like 70,000 watch minutes, but I don't have the 1,000 subscribers. I don't understand why people. I put up that video buck about the converter charger. Okay, Alice, you have a wonderful day, night, sleep well, honey, and thanks for coming. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Well, I'm so happy I found that clip. I mean, you just Don't understand how happy. I mean, it was just laying under the fan and it wasn't there before. So Rachel swept it out from somewhere. And I'm going to say it was probably an indentation on the futon leg. How it popped from here to all the way back there is beyond me. I didn't see it go. All I know is it disappeared. So I'm real careful when I take that SD card out now. But I'm going to get a lighter carpet in here so we'll be able to see it. And the futon isn't here anymore, and it'll be a bench. Bed, bench, bed, bench, bed, bed, bench, bench, bed, whatever. So I've been wanting to put that up, because I don't want people to think that I didn't do things before I got sick or before I broke my arm, because I did do things. Oh, heck, I was in the office here today, sitting down talking to the ladies, and I stood up and I started to fall backwards. I had to lift my leg up and put it under the desk to stop me from falling backwards. They said, "Where's your cane?" I said, "It's in the car. I forgot to bring it." Yeah, she says, "You ought to know better than that. You ought to know better than that." I said, "I know. I've, they're getting like Rachel. They stand behind me and just push me when I start to fall. They push me forward and off we go. And they don't blink an eye at it. It's just the way I am, I mean, and poor Meemaw thinks that Coco's gonna hate me. Coco and I are gonna have, if I have to take her to some sort of obedience class, I will. Maybe if I go to California and go see Bridget, Bridget will help me with her. Bridget is a darn good dog trainer. Yeah, Coco loves me, but she's a little pissed off at me from yesterday. And she's not crazy about this harness yet. But when I take it off her, she jumps back and she gets all happy. But um, I had to have something. I had to have, well, she didn't stay on my lap. Well, she sat on my lap for the longest time earlier. And we were watching. Apparently, she likes to watch TV. But my TV is way up there. And the only way she can see it is to be in my bedroom. Meemaw watches TV all the time. But, it. Meemaw gave me this carrier. Let me show you. And I did a little organizing up here, but and see, she gave me this carrier. And then while Coco sticks her head out of here while you're carrying her around. I don't know how you even open. Oh, there you go. But she jumps in there and then she closes it, and then Coco sticks her head out. What? You'd be mad at her for what? Oh God! See, here we go again. Oh. Well, I used. Now there goes the air conditioner. I used Terry Clyde in my purse when he was a puppy. When we were traveling to California, I'd put him in my purse and his head would stick out. Oh, the stroller's here. I took it out of the box. I just got to put it together. The wheels aren't on it, and then the drink tray for me isn't on it. So these two are going to have to get along because they're going to be in the stroller together. It's only been a couple days, so I don't. I'm not going to expect. I'm not going to expect miracles to happen overnight with these two. I mean, she's already kind of tolerating Clyde, except for when Clyde wants to come and get petted while she's being petted. But I don't know that she'll growl at him again. She is a little diva. Meemaw let her get away with murder. I put her food by her today, and she went and stuck her nose up in the air. Okay, so I gave it to Clyde. He ate twice today, 3 times, 4 times, really. There's a. I don't give her that much. I only give her a little bit of each. Oh, they'll get better, yeah. But she's yeah. And when we're on the road, I won't be on the computer so much because I won't have. As a matter of fact, this computer will go down, and then I'll have my laptop up. I found it the other day, and I've got to charge it up, and then I've got to put Zaparsky or whatever, the free antivirus. I don't have to have antivirus on this one. And then I was getting pissed off because I would look at my Finder, which is where you would look for everything that's on your computer, and it would show people on it sharing, and what if they were sharing was sharing the internet thing, and I thought somebody was trying to get into my computer, so I changed my passwords, and that's how stupid I am. But they were sharing the internet because I was on the RV internet, and not my phone. See, my phone turns out a whole lot better. Well, you better get to bed. You got treatment tomorrow, and I've got to get up early because I need to lay down and um, even though I took a couple hour nap, at least it wasn't a 10-hour nap. But I woke up and it was dark, and I looked at my clock and it said 7:30, and I said, yeah, the battery must be going dead on it because it's fully dark out. And I came out here and I looked at my clock on the wall, and sure enough, it said the same time. I was like, oh man. So I'm gonna wash up, and then I'm going to gather the monsters and go to bed. She's pissed off because Mima went to bed at like 8:30. So when it's time to go to bed, she thought I was going to bed earlier. She was sleeping in here and ended up sleeping in here while I took a nap because she was sleeping so hard. Um, it was funny. Anyway, You get some sleep, and I'm going to try and wind down for the night. I might get some measurements and get some boards cut for my bed. Sweet dreams to you, and good luck with your treatment tomorrow. And we will talk to you probably tomorrow. Don't forget to watch the video. Night. Good night, whoever else is lurking. Have a wonderful night and sweet dreams. And thank you for coming to the chat, even though you didn't contribute. Bye.